Alright, I just got this box in the mail from Spirit Halloween. A couple weeks ago, they announced that they came out with an NES game, and it was almost too good to be true. I grew up loving Spirit Halloween and playing NES games all the time, so when those two things came together, I knew I had to buy it. However, unfortunately, they sold out pretty much right away. Before I even got the chance to go on the website, they were pretty much gone. So I waited until they came back in stock, and I knew that was my chance to finally get it. I don't think they're coming out with any more because they actually sold out again. But I have it right here, and I am super excited to open up this Nintendo game of Spirit. It really doesn't get any better than this. Let's open this up and see what it looks like. Believe it or not, this is actually my first time ever ordering something from the Spirit website. As a kid, if I ever got something, it was always from the store itself. I never went online and got something until this day. And honestly, I wasn't even going to do an unboxing of this, but I figured I'll do a quick one and throw it on the second channel. If you're subscribed to this channel, this is the random videos you get. So of course, we got all this stuff that I don't want at all, and I'm actually going to resist not popping it as hard as it will be. I'll just put this to the side for now. Let's take a look at the actual game. So here it is right here, and wow, that is looking great. Nintendo games back in the day always came in a box like this, but every kid threw it away, so now these boxes are incredibly rare. Most people just kept the game itself, which is funny because I didn't grow up around this time when these games were being released, but I feel like I would have kept the box. That's just how I am. I like to collect things in its original packaging, and I guess some other kids were like that because that's why some boxes still exist. All right, let's get this out of the plastic. I'm so happy they brought this back in stock, at least for a little bit, but it's already sold out again, and I think that's it. However, if you do want to play this game, I think they're going to put it on digital so you can play it online and stuff. You just can't have the physical copy. Here we go. Childhood dreams are coming true. So this is the front of the box right here. It's called Haunted Halloween 86. It doesn't even mention Spirit other than right here in the corner where it says Spirit exclusive. And then we have the cover art right here with Jack the Reaper, the logo of Spirit Halloween up on the top, and they're all coming out of the TV. Underneath him, we have the guy from Trick or Treat. I've never seen this movie, but I will one day. Next to him, we have this clown. I think his name is Crouchy. I'm not really good with the names of the animatronics, which these all are. Some people are really dedicated fan to this stuff, and trust me, I was, but only back in the day. I don't know as much now, but I do recognize this animatronic, just like this guy in the middle. I think it's the pumpkin nester or harvester or something like that. I do remember him. I just don't know his exact name. We also have this person. I don't remember her name, but my favorite out of all these guys is this one right in the back. You have the Reaper of Souls from 2009. So all these other animatronics are pretty recent. Besides this guy randomly is just so old for no reason, but I love it. He's my favorite out of all of these just because it's from old Spirit Halloween. The first year I went was 2010, but I would always look up videos online and stuff, and he was one of my favorites. It always reminded me of Nightmare on Elm Street with the souls inside of them and stuff. So there's the cover right there. It looks pretty cool. On the side, you just got the name Haunted Halloween 86. So obviously I'm guessing it takes place in the year 1986. At the top, it just says Spirit, and the bottom is Spirit. Around the back, it just gives you a synopsis of the game and what it's all about and how to win and everything. I'm not going to read all that right now, but I'll do it off camera. And then you have a couple screenshots from the game. With this one right here, it looks exactly like an old classic game that you would see on the Nintendo, just like Nightmare on Elm Street or Friday the 13th. Then I'm guessing you have one of the boss fights, which it looks like this guy right here, but I could be wrong. And then at the bottom is, at least I think, the final boss, which is Jack the Reaper himself. This definitely looks like a lot of fun to play and gets you right back in that old school feel of Nintendo. And then at the corner, you have all the copyright and whatever. Now, this is my least favorite part. I want to open this up, but I don't want to rip the cardboard. It just always gets so stuck in there. I got to be really gentle. Just using a knife. There we go. And now we're going to slide everything out. All right, so here's both items that come in the box, starting with the manual itself. I'm so glad they included this, just like Nintendo games would back in the day. You got the cover, and then I'll kind of just flip through. You got this in the front. It gives you how to play the game and whatnot. Here's the health system and all of that. You got the enemies listed right there. It looks like somebody put a lot of time into this, and I'm glad to see it because it looks great. When I see this, it looks like it came straight out of the 80s. Like this could have been a game back in the day. And then you have the whole thing right here and Jack the Reaper. And then this is the back page right there. That is really cool. And then finally, we have the game itself that comes in the sleeve. Usually it would say Nintendo on there, but they're obviously not going to put that now. However, I like how that's included. And then the actual cartridge itself is orange instead of the typical gray color, which is really great because it obviously reminds you of Halloween. and then you have the same cover right there. This is awesome just to have a physical copy of this. Like I said, you'll probably be able to play this online in the future, but I more so wanted this just to have on display. Eventually though, one day I'll check out the game, but not right now. I just wanted to look at it. What do you guys think about this game? Leave it in the comments below. I think it's awesome. It's two of my favorite things from when I was a kid combined into one, so how could I not love it? Make sure to subscribe to this channel and obviously my main channel. I kind of just make random things here and there on this channel, but if you enjoy that, then this is the perfect place for you. Also, here's an added bonus. Right here I have the Spirit Halloween movie that I've never seen yet. I want to check this out for a video at some point. I just haven't done it yet. So now we got the Spirit Halloween video game and movie. Next up, they gotta write a book if they haven't done that already. Boo!